go get them again.
Welcome back to another unboxing first impression video on my channel. Today we are delving into the brand of Van Cleef & Arpels, and this one called Patchouli Blanc. So a white patchouli, just letting you know, blanc in French is white. This is from La Collection Extraordinaire, so extraordinary collection. And as you can see, my collection of Van Cleef & Arpels is not a collection. I only have one. This is a returned product, so I will be of course, decanting this for a website. So keep that in mind. There is no unboxing per se, but it's nice to see the bottle here. It has really lots of details to it. It's a beautiful bottle, and it even has that little Motel ding that we're all used to. So Patchouli Blanc. Yeah, this is a brand that I want to delve more into, especially La Collection Extraordinaire. I've heard some really good things. This one, not so much. I haven't heard too much about this one, but there's, I believe, a vanilla one. I think there's an oud one. I think there's a bunch of them that I really want to test out, actually, in 2025. So let's see if I can delve more into Van Cleef & Arpels this year. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, welcome to the Robezoid channel. I'm your host, Mark. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, much appreciated. Merci beaucoup to my returnees, love you all. Let's take a look at the note breakdown. Up top we have aldehydes and pink pepper. In the middle we have patchouli and rose. In the base we have white musk and cashmere wood. This one was released back in 2022, so it has a couple of years behind it. I thought it was actually older than that. The nose behind this is Jérôme Epinette. Oh, we know what Epinette can do. Jérôme has an extensive resume, and with a lot of fresh notes, actually. So we'll see where this one goes. Looking at pricing, this one retails for $270 USD. I didn't think they were that pricey, but they are $270. That was at Neiman's. I really couldn't find anywhere else. Again, very quick Google search, right? These unboxings, there might be some errors with the note breakdown. I take them from Fragrantica, so it's almost like a 50-50. They might be right, they might be wrong. You never know with Fragrantica. I go the easy route just to pump out as much unboxings as I can. For pricing, I just go as quick as I can. I don't go extensively researching. It just gives you a little idea. So $270 US for the 75 ml that's in front of me, or 100 USD, give or take, at discounters. So you're saving quite a bit at discounters. Do your research. You can get even things like testers that look exactly like this, no box, and you may get it for really, really cheap. So keep that in mind. So we are going to put it on strip first, and then we'll put it on skin as per usual. Go Lakers. Go Lakers. I'm still a fan, even though scary, scary future for Lakers. We'll see what happens with the team this year at the end of the year. So let's delve into Van Cleef & Arpels, and it's been a while. By the way, one of the sexiest, but I can't believe they discontinued. Great scent, great bottle. That one right there, Midnight in Paris. Oh, well, Blanc is a right color for this. White. It does exactly what the sticker says. It really is an aldehydic floral. Like the aldehydes in that top note are really jumping out at me. Very transparent, watery, sparkly, thin. Man, there's patchouli, but it's you gotta say it quickly. Patchouli, patchouli. Oh. It's a white patchouli, yeah. No flavors, right? No textures. Yeah, it's. I'm getting a little bit of that pink pepper, a little bit of that rosy quality that pink pepper gives. Just enough to give it some personality. There's not much personality in this thing. Oof. Okay, let's put it on skin. Scent of the day, baby. Yeah, this isn't. This fragrance isn't really selling me on this Collection Extraordinaire, honestly. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, right? I'm not a big connoisseur of the white patchouli lingo. There's a lot of white patchoulis out there. I think Tom Ford made it popular. I might be wrong. Well, you'll let me know. People love telling me that I'm wrong. So go fact check, let me know. Yeah. It's turning quite soapy on my skin, which with aldehydes, that may happen. with rose and white musks, right? Wow. It really is aldehydic, rosy, musky thing, mostly. Patchouli is like a secondary note, very thin, missing its textures. I like patchouli can give out a lot of different facets, right? I like my dark, dense, dank patchouli. I like the ones that have a lot of personality. Some people don't like it. Like it smells like an attic or it smells like mothballs, whatever. I like my big, bold patchoulis. Now, this is extremely on the other side of things. Very light, fresh, clean. Kind of smells like a laundry room. Kind of. And it's nice, right? Signature scent worthy. You can wear it at the office, male or female. You know, there's a lot of positives and again negatives. There's two sides to the coin with a fragrance reviewer. I call myself a reviewer because I do give you positives and negatives, unlike other people that say sexy, beast mode, it's great, everything's great. Get rid of those people out of your subscribing box. Man, like some good, some bad. So it's light, it's fresh, it's clean, it's exactly, Patchouli Blanc is a good name for it. If you're looking for a patchouli, this wouldn't be my go-to. It's more an aldehydic rose musky thing than anything. The light patchouli, there's a little bit of cashmere wood in here, are just there as a light veil in the background of this laundry room. It smells like a laundry room to me. Now, it's not like lavender. It smells like a fleecy, like a really bad lavender. No, it just smells like a clean laundry room. Clean stuff. Not bad. It has its pluses and its minuses, honestly. I don't know how popular this is in social media realm. It'd be more in the female aisle, honestly, but yeah, not a bad fragrance, but not my jam, you know. But it's well composed. So that's something that you have to give to fragrances. As a fragrance reviewer, that's something, it's like number one that I look at it. I'm like, is it good? Is it well built? Did EPNet do his thing here? I would say he did. Lack of patchouli, yeah, it might be in the back end, right? And again, with these unboxings, that's the one thing that's missing. And, you know, the dry down, honestly. And that's where the fragrance reviews come in, or the test drives. But yeah, not a bad release. Not something that, you know, there's a double-edged sword now, because now I'm thinking, okay, it was well done. So I do still want to sniff out the other ones, but I'm not in a rush. Like this wasn't like, wow, blow my socks off, that I'm just like, okay, I got to go, after the camera's off, I got to go check out the rest of the line. I got to get a couple samples at least to try out the brand. I still kind of have to do that. I'm kind of kicking myself that my collection is not even a collection of Van Cleef and Arpels. However, this thing is an absolute beast of a fragrance. Again, Midnight in Paris. Discontinued though. Discontinued a long time ago. Beautiful, one of the most beautiful bottles. These used to be like 30 bucks online at discounters when they got rid of it. I didn't pay that. I paid full retail back in the day. I got mine actually at Lucky Scent back in the day. That's old. That's like 20s mark. Got that. Okay. So now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly on this particular release. Patchouli Blanc by Van Cleef and Arpels from their Collection Extraordinaire. And if you don't have any comments on this particular release, please talk about this line. You know, I'm obviously lacking. And, you know, I got one of the best subscriber bases in the game that will let me know which ones are extraordinary, like the name would say. Collection Extraordinaire. Where are the extraordinary fragrances? Very well done. Jérôme Pinette. Not my favorite perfumier. He does some good stuff, but he does a lot of bad stuff. But this one's, it's there. He did his thing here, so I'll give him his flowers on this one. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your white patchouli fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.